Coach Austin Straub. So, this team started at 0-7. They've won 3 straight. What has changed?
We're just playing better baseball. I mean, we're getting great starts. We're not walking people. Our starters are giving us at least 5 into the 6th inning, and guys have stepped up out of the pen. I mean, we're getting timely hitting. We're holding on to leads. We're not getting the big inning yet. That still remains to be seen if we're capable of doing that or not. So that's like the last missing piece offensively, but we've just been playing clean baseball, good defense, and it's resulted in wins.
So Bristol is starting the same guy against you that they did in the opener. Does that give you guys a little bit of an edge seeing this pitcher before?
Yes and no. I mean, we've got a few new faces since then, guys that weren't in the starting lineup also that game are in this game as well. He did a really good job. He's not by any means like an overpowering pitcher, but he's just a really good arm that knows how to mix up speeds and keep hitters off balance. So I think now 10 games in, 11 games in today, maybe our guys are a little bit more comfortable in the box, and we'll see if we can have a little bit better result.
So Cole Zafiro on the mound for the Cats today. Had a pretty solid outing his last time out. 5 innings, only 1 run allowed, 7 Ks. What do you want to see from him tonight?
I want to see if we can push it to 6. I think he's a guy that should have similar results, outing to outing. Hitters, for some reason, have a hard time picking up out of his hand. So I'd like to see if we can get him into the 6 pitch count-wise. If not, if he can go out there and give us 5 strong again, I'll feel good about that. And hopefully we're still in a position, to win the game.
So last night you brought in Hunter Pasqualini in the 8th inning to hit for Alex Lane. Obviously that ended up working. He bunted a beautiful bunt single. Scotty Jones able to come around and score. But you did take one of your better hitters out. What was the strategy behind that?
Well, we were playing for one. I looked at Alex and I had Hunter ready, and I looked at Alex and I said, "Man, can we bunt?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I know they work on it at school ball, Brian, and I felt comfortable with him, but Pasqualini just has the speed factor, and I think made the infielder rush a little bit, and we got that, that wild throw, which led to the runs, scoring. I think Alex gets the bunt down, but I don't think the defense feels the pressure with Alex, even though he runs well. So it worked out, and can't argue, can't blame or look back on it, when it works out. So
last time you and I talked, I asked you about a player to watch, but who's a player that you want to see break out personally?
Personally, we've got a few guys struggling. I think a guy like Justin Sierra, who's in the lineup again today, has all the ability, all the tools that you want out of a hitter. It just hasn't clicked yet. But yesterday he had really good approaches. I thought those were his best approaches. Even though they weren't hits, they were his best approaches. So I think he'll snap through. Him and Cesar Franco over the last couple games. I know you've watched it. I mean, he's barreling balls. They're just not landing. So I think today, Cesar is going to break through, and hopefully we can get Justin there as well.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, John.